Doing some casting today. Found some prints at a cool place. Gonna take advantage. Mix up a little batch of plaster. Found some really good juvenile prints. Gave a good friend one recently in the mail. It was a really good one. No, I'm not going to send somebody a half-assed cast, you know. I'm going to give you something that's going to be a good gift. Oh. No. But yeah, some Sasquatch tracks. I see people casting them in the deciduous forests, and they're just not getting that great of results because of the substrate, and it's on them, and that's the best impression for it being a clear casting of the foot. So couldn't be more ideal of a scenario that I'm working with today. Hello everybody watching. I'm not looking at any live chats, so I don't know who's on here. Trying to mix this plaster up nice and good. A little watery. Should have added a little more before I mixed it up the first time, but it's getting there. And it'll harden up. It'll harden up. Nice and thick. It's like Campbell's soup in there or something. Tomato soup. It's pretty thick and watery, but it's got some thickness. Just trying to work out any chunks. But we're about to let them rip here. Hello, Goose. All right. Check out my ring. This is a real suburban lake. You wouldn't even believe it. But it's connected through the drainage system coming off the mountains there. I didn't even know this place existed. It's over in my part of town too. I was driving by, I looked through a fence, and I'm like, well, there's a body of water over there? And had to come check it out. I've got the ones that I'm gonna do already marked. Look how nice that is. But look at the mid-tarsal on that. I mean, it's a good print. It's definitely them. Look where it all slid down. And then they scrunch their toes right there. That's gonna leave a cool impression. Now that I've got that marked, I'll use this stick to prop it up. Getting messy already. I've got 4 that I want to do, so. Thought the geese trying to eat that. You're not that dumb, are you? Okay. Good prints along here. Look at this one we're about to do. Super good. That's a thick one, but it'll be good. Getting dirty. Let's see, I got 2 more marked off. I think it's on this other side, but that's them too. Little guys, not that clear enough to take a perfect print, but for most people that would be ideal, and they do it. But I just got such a great selection. I am so lucky. I came here earlier and marked these off and had to leave, and I came back. But look how good some of these are. I don't know if I've got enough plaster to do 2 more, but the other one I'm doing might be one of the juveniles. I was wondering when I came here if there was more than one, and then I determined that indeed there was. Some baby prints here as well. This might be it though. Let's see. All right, looks like we're gonna be good. Doing one more. See that little guy print? This is a really good one in the mud. Really good one. We're gonna get him. Oh, I need another stick. That wasn't a real stick. I'm gonna do it like toothpaste and try to get it all out of the end and lined up. We're gonna give it a big squeeze here. Try to fill this trackway best we can. Phone down. My hands were getting dirty. I'm also gonna put just a little more water in this one, this last bag, just to make sure we get the rest of it. Oh man, it's getting a bit thick. Gotta have that right consistency. It really makes a big difference when you're filling up the cast. And if it is chunky like toothpaste, it's so hard to get definition out of it. And you will regret not taking your time and doing it right if you are to do it that way. And hurry it up and use it when it's too thick, or you can even see it got thicker as time went on in the bag even. So by the time you're doing your first print, it's not as good as when you're doing your last one. You guys sit and we'll be right back. All right, making a little mess at the park on my phone case. Shouldn't be a big deal. Clean it up a little bit here. Cover up my plaster, mark with some sand. People don't think I'm marking up the park. One thing I forgot to bring it. Let's see, is anybody still with me? What's people? Check out your live chat. Parkway, what up, dude? All good. How are you, everybody? Right on. So we got some castings here. This is one I just ran off and did without you. My hands were getting too dirty. But we wetted it up and got enough to get a really cool print there. Really good stuff. There's another one. A little messy on top, but it's okay. You can, shit, looks like a goose might have stepped on the corner of it too. That authenticates it right there. These are originals too, so look at that impression though. That's almost worth doing a whole nother thing of plaster for, to be honest with you. I actually built this track up. You see where the goose stepped in it? It left an impression. I just lightly touched up right here earlier to clean it up. I was considering doing that one if I had any more plaster. There's a lot of shallow ones. There was only those 4, maybe this 5th one that I thought were really, really good and clear and worth it. Otherwise, they're just like, you know, that could be a kid, that could be anybody, that could be anything. I'll be honest with you, that's a pretty damn good one right there too. God, that is a really good print actually. I might have to mix up another batch before I head out of here. If that's the case, I'll mark it. And I'll mark this one. But yeah, it's like I can do about 4 juveniles, so I want to make the most out of what I got. What else could I do here? That one's not bad. It's a little elongated. It doesn't have the mid-tarsal, which is why I would be inclined not to do it. This one has a mid-tarsal a little bit. It's a little slippery. Well, there's 2 good ones anyway. Hey, nature people, appreciate you checking it out. Yeah, this is a lake I just didn't even know was here. And I lucked out, thinking I better investigate. You see the geese with their babies coming in. We've already kind of made friends with each other. Turned around and that goose was like 5 feet behind me, ready to bite my ass. Looking in the muck, in the dirt, in the mud for some good ones. That's pretty good right there. That's really interesting. You see that? Look at the flexibility of the foot going this way. Wow, that is a really good print, actually. Because, I don't know if you can tell, that whole front section is like twisted down. I don't know what angle is going to show that the best, but okay, we got 3. One more and I'm going to have to mix up another bag. Probably not going to do it on live video, but I don't know if you can see. Good impression here, but hard to cast it. But beautiful impression, fat foot. So we got 3. Well, I was looking at that one earlier. It's not bad, it's not great. It's got the big toe sticking in there, but the others are not good. It has a dog mark in it. There was a stick or something in there. Suppose that one wouldn't be bad. Hello, how are ya? Thanks for joining, everybody. Yeah, that's not a bad one right there. Let me mark that. Mark it with the Sasquatch leader. Hanger. Now it's a Sasquatch sundial. Pretty cool, man. Well, there's 4. I guess we can consider that I'm going to be doing some more print casting, I guess. I do got to actually get some work done. I got to record another episode of the podcast tonight, hopefully. This guy comes through, so. Ooh la la la. That's a nice print right there. Oh, yeah. What do you guys think about that? That is really pretty. It's like a slide. You see with the slid on the heel and then. I could leave some clips. I could. Looks like 2 different size feet, doesn't it? So yeah, there were some stick manipulations in the park. They were mowing, and there was a huge, like 8-foot log, about a foot in diameter. I almost grabbed it and moved it for the guys, but I was like, did they move it over closer to this edge to get rid of it? And they ended up moving it exactly where I was going to put it, which is right along these green things with the grass's edge right there, butted up to it. But I didn't want to leave it in case they'd already, been in the process of cleaning up and stuff. But pretty funny. I don't know though. I'm not gonna leave any glyphs. I'm not coming back for the glyphs, brother. I'm coming back for the footprints. Right there. Yeah. That's what we got going on. Yeah, it is amazing how their feet interact with the ground, isn't it? They really They're showing some flexibility in this one casting. I gotta thank you guys for joining me. It's not like this is the longest video of all time. I'm bringing you on location to the scene within the heart of suburbia, okay? There's some mountains. I go up there and I can find Sasquatch evidence, and I do. And I've had experiences up there in that stuff along this line, north and south. But then down here amongst the people, you've got it going on at night too. So I think it's juveniles down here, especially based on the prints, but pretty amazing. I'm gonna get back to casting the rest of this and try to not make such a mess of myself. But I just wanted to show everybody how it was done, how I do it, and how easy it is to get a Sasquatch footprint. And just takes a little dedication, but then it's yours forever. Just need to really identify it by that mid-tarsal. That's when you know it's them. But speaking of Sasquatch, I'm gonna be done taking a break for now, but I'll catch you in the future, everybody. Much love to you, everyone.